Alright, this is my attempt to show you how to play Fix You by Coldplay as covered by Boyce Avenue and Tyler Ward. Specifically Tyler Ward. I'm going to show you how to do his, like the rhythm guitar part of it, the acoustic guitar you see in the video. Okay, so both guitars in the video are a half step down. Boyce's section you could probably figure it out pretty easily because the video focuses in on it so you can see where his hands are. Tyler's is not so much. I think I have it pretty much right. There's a couple of chords where it doesn't match up with his hand positioning from when I do have limited view with the camera, but in any event I found other chords that work. So if anybody knows exactly what the chords are that I'm missing, let me know. Alright. By the way, this is my first tutorial, so be gentle. Alright. So there's that opening riff that repeats a whole bunch of times. It's that bass note, and it sounds like this. So the bass note here, again, if you're not a half a step down, the notes aren't going to sound the same as mine. Alright, so the bass note is open E. So open E again. Dun, dun, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. Open 2, 4, 2. And then the the high notes is on the 4th and the 5th fret down here, bang and bang, right? But he's gonna do B, 5th fret, G, 4th fret, and this repeats. So do you see that right there? See how my pinky slides over here? So it's instead of 4, 5, 4th fret and 5th fret like it is here, on that last one it slides down to 4 and 4. Alright, so there's a little trick to this. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to explain it, but he hits 2 notes at the same times in this mix. Ready? So right here, and again here. So those two, the high note and the bass note hit the same time here. And then here again. Okay, so just one more time for you guys. Oops. And I'm going to post a tab for this section in the tutorial. All right, so the next part, he breaks apart, and he does. And I will drive you home and ignite your bones. I will try to fix you. And then it goes back into. So those chords are right here, and this is the chords. I'm not sure entirely right. They sound right, but in any event, instead of a full A, which would be these 3 here, right? I think he does this. So it's an open B here. He does a lot of open B and a lot of open E in these strings. These 2 guys. So, right? And then to this thing right here. So it's you're muting the E when you do this note, this chord here, and it's 2 on the A, and then these 3 strings down here on the 4th fret. Okay, except for the E. You want to let the E ring out. If you want to do this chord here, mash it. I like to mash it. I usually actually like palming the E, but it lets it ring out. So, in addition, you want to be able to lift off with the pinky. So it's. Right now, see, with this index finger, I'm muting the E. You don't want to let it ring out, it'll sound muddy. See? Anyways. And then, so eventually, eventually they get into the like the main rhythm, whatever you want to call it. So it's part of my singing, but anyways, I'm just trying to play it so you know exactly, sing where, so you know where it's supposed to be. So it's an E. Everybody knows what an E chord is. And then he slides it up to this thing right here, right? Which is basically, I got my fingers down on the 4th and the 6th fret, and this thumb is just wrapping around because I'm muting the E up here. And again, I'm bringing out the B and the E down here. So it's 6th fret, A and D string, 6th fret, A and D string, ready? Boom, boom, and then here on the D, excuse me, G, and I'm wrapping this over just to mute it. And then he just kind of flip-flops it. Now it's kind of goes this way. So now you're up here. It just slides it down. So let's start from the beginning. And this is, now I have my index finger on the 4th fret here, but I'm also muting the E again. And then on the D and the G. This is just, so you're best and you can succeed. Just slide it down. That A thing, lights will guide you home. And then so now when that main crazy part at the end comes, we know when he's like, right? He goes back to the A again, right? And I'm muting this E on that A note, and then back to the E. And then this chord up here that I showed you earlier, whoops, back to the A, back to the E, and then so that's essentially it. It's essentially this. I'll just real quickly. And then lights will da 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 you home. And then there's at the very end when he's going crazy. Remember this chord? Whoops. Alright, I beat this to the ground. Anyways, email me if you guys have any questions.